Hi Flosstube friends, welcome back to my channel, Patchy Pony Stitcher. My name's Mel and today is the 28th of October and this is my 22nd Flosstube video. I'm filming in Tasmania, Australia, so if you're new to my channel, welcome and thank you for coming along and checking me out. And if you're a returning subscriber, I very much appreciate you coming back and hanging out today. Why does the intro take 5 to 6 takes every time to just get it right? I just, oh my goodness, anyway, I just can't seem to get it on the first take. I am so glad to be home. I've been in Manila for 2 weeks on work and it is hot over there. So when I wasn't working, I was either at the pool, having a massage or stitching. Not much sightseeing to be done because I didn't really have the hours to fit that in. So I was just chilling, hanging out and enjoying some peace and quiet of my own time, which was fabulous. I did miss the family, however. Didn't miss Flosstube because I certainly got a lot of Flosstube watching in, so got caught up with a lot of the channels there. When I got home, before I got home, I was busting to see my horses. Missed having them, seeing them every single day. So I'm just going to put in a little clip here of when I got home and calling out to the horses for the first time in 2 weeks. So I'll just pop that in here for you. So I haven't seen these guys for 2 weeks. I'm going to pause you while I sing out to them because you don't want that in your ear because I have to yell and holler quite loudly. So let's see how excited they are that I'm home. Okay. So I've sung out. They know I'm here. Come on! Okay, not the reaction I was waiting for. Oh no, here we go. Come on, bubbers. Oh, bubbas. Come on. Hello. Nothing better than being greeted by your favourite pets, is there, when you've been away for a long time? Now, while I was in Manila, before I went to Manila, I thought I'm going to need to take a lamp with me because hotel lighting isn't always the best. It can be a hit and miss. So I decided that I'd buy myself a lamp. The first one the one I decided and settled for, I got on Amazon. But unfortunately, it didn't arrive in time. So the day before I was due to fly out, it still hadn't arrived. So I had to go to the local store and buy an expensive one just so I knew I had something with me. 2 weeks is a long time away if you don't get it, if you know that you're not going to get a great opportunity to stitch. So this is the Amazon one that I bought. It's just a clip light off it. That'd be great for on the plane as well. It's got a magnifier. But I'm glad I did buy the second one because the lamp on this one isn't overly great. That's all the lighting that I get with it, and I was not expecting it to be quite so dim. But this will be good for doing on the 20 count. So that's my, I guess, magnifier light. The other one's also a magnifier, but this one's more of a desk lamp and it's much more heavier. And this is what I'm going to be taking with me to Bygone on my retreat. Now this one is actually a power source. The other one is a USB. So that's why it would be great for the plane and also for retreats, but the lighting's not fantastic. Whereas this one, I've got to put a power cord into it, but I get a whole ring of light. So I'm a little bit undecided as to which one is my favorite. But this one was certainly great for in the hotel room, having that behind my shoulder. So I can only, if you're going to be away and in a hotel, I can only highly recommend getting a good lamp because stitching when you're away in under poor light, not much fun at all. So what have I been up to? I have touched a lot of whips. I've touched 14 whips since I've seen you last. Now, as I said previously in my other videos, is that I'm not going to show you every 14 whips because some whips have only had under 100 stitches in them. So I'm only going to show you the whips with the highest, the 5 whips that I've touched the most, that have the highest amount of stitch count in them. So overall, I put in 3,830 stitches this month, which is I think it's going to be pretty much my average compared to the last 2 months since I've actually started counting and collecting the data on how much I'm actually stitching. So let's have a look at the ones. I'm going to pop in first of all my Prairie Romance. This had 450 stitches in it since you've seen it last. So for my new subscribers, this is my full coverage. It's not a HAID, but this is my full coverage and it's on a frame. So I don't actually hold this one up. So this is where it was up to before. So as you can see, I think I've done one whole page and I'm on to my second page. So I'm going to pop a clip in here of me filming off the actual frame so you can see the progress on that one. So here's my progress on Prairie Romance. Not quite, well, nowhere near another full row, but we're definitely getting there. So for my new subscribers, this is the chart in full. I've cut off this amount of grass and sky because it was just too much of nothingness. So this one's quite a biggie, 20 inches by 9 inches. So this is my full coverage and I'm loving the way it's coming along, and all the parked threads and confetti makes it a little bit, let me just get rid of that one, makes it a little bit different from all my other projects. So Prairie Romance, progress up to date. So that one's on a 16 count Ada, pretty basic, and all the DMCs. Everything, all the whips that I talk about will be in the drop down menu. So all the designer names, if you're looking for the charts, are there. The next whip that I touched is my Christmas by Jardin Prive. Excuse me, going out of screen. Christmas. Okay. So this is the one that I've put in 507 stitches into this one. And this is where it was before. Now you haven't actually seen this one since Mania. So I haven't really touched much. Well, what I have touched has been minimal, so I haven't really bothered to show it yet. So this is where I'm now up to. So I've been using this one for some challenges. Red, white, green. I'm not going to go and tell you what all the challenges are because there's so many. I participate in Cheryl McKinney's group and also in the Enchanted Stitches group as well. So that's my Christmas by Jardin Prive. Quite like this one. This is the one I used on the plane because it's a 16 count Ada. It's easy to see. The colours are basic and I can put this in my little Diana bag. So that's Christmas. The next one I did is December by the Cricket Collection. Now this one got 525 stitches in it. This is where it was before. So I hadn't done a real lot on it. Now it probably doesn't look like much. Like 500 stitches is quite a bit. And this is where I'm up to now. And again, I've used this for lots of challenges. Again, and I'm quite enjoying that one. And this is my sort of first time, along with my Oz stitch, that I'm stitching on opalescence. And I find it quite enjoyable to stitch on. And occasionally you'll see a bit of a sparkle come through the stitches, but other than that, it's just the sparkle on the fabric that you can see. So that is Christmas by the Cricket Collection. The fourth one I'm going to show you is called In My Garden by Filigram. Now again, this is a Mania start. I think you've seen it once since Mania. So this is where I was up to before. Now, this is one where I always start in a corner. I'm not a very good middle starter, and this one I sort of mucked up the counting, and I've had to put a bit of fabric on the side just so I can get it into a hoop or into a quick Q-snap. So I can put it into a Q-snap. So I've done quite a fair bit on this one, and I'm really pleased with how it's coming along. It's a very pretty little stitch, and not too many colours, which is great. It's a little bit hard to see, but there's oh, that's a bit better. Some smoke swirling and spiralling up there. Now there are a few others that match with the colour palette in Filigram, so I think I'm gonna do more of those because it's a nice relaxing stitch, like just little motifs, and a nice quick and easy one. Now the last one I'm going to show you in my garden got 617 stitches since you saw it last, so quite a chunk in that one. And the last one I'm going to show you has had 759 stitches in it. This one is a PDF download, so my printout is in just black and white, so I'll just pop a picture in here for you of the chart itself. And this is where I was before, and this is where I'm up to now. Oops, needle minder escaping. And I love it. No, this is not, that's the way it goes. First real big project with variegated threads, and this is just a DMC variegated, but there's lots of variations between the red. So I am trying to keep, I'm going to try and keep this one a bit darker rather than having it as coloured as the other Quaker bit, and again I'll keep that one a bit lighter. So just sort of picking and choosing where I put the threads to try and keep it flowing well. This one's quite a biggie. I'll just get that needle minder off completely. This is on an even weave, just a white even weave, and as you can see the fabric is, whoops, now I've got you upside down and back the front. So it's quite a big piece of fabric, so it's quite a large project. So this is going to be one that's going to be take a while, but I'm really, really enjoying it. And this is the one that I stitched on a lot in the hotel room, and I was still able to use challenges for it, and got quite, well, as you can see, I've got 759 stitches in it this month. So that was quite a bit of progress for that guy, but he won't be being put away. He'll still be used regularly for upcoming challenges. So that's my 5 whips, my 5 top whips that I'm going to show you. And again, next month, once I calculate how many stitches, I'll show you the next 5 that I've been working on. So I haven't decided what whips that I'm going to take with me to the Bygone retreat, which is only a couple of weeks away. I can't wait to meet other Flosstubers and other Aussie stitchers. I'm so looking forward to it. Mitch Stitch and Creative Curator look like they're doing an amazing job putting together the first big casual retreat that doesn't have a designer involved. It's just purely a stitching retreat. It's going to be amazing. I can't wait. Countdown is on, but I don't know what I'm going to take yet, so I might have to just wait and see what speaks to me the most as we get a bit closer to that. Got the accommodation all sorted. I'm going to be staying in an Airbnb with 3 other stitchers. One of them is another Flosstuber, which is going to be awesome. And so after the retreat, we'll probably go back and do more stitching. And I'm sure I'll get some video footage for you to share in my next update, which will be after Bygone. So what have we got next? Stitchy, Mail and Haul. So I've got a pile here, which I'm just going to go through randomly. Okay, because it just all goes onto a pile to show. So this is a little bit of haul that I got. I think this one came from 123 Stitch. They had a sale on, they do sales that are sort of theme related. And I just happened to look and I really liked this guy, the Bluebird Garden. I just like the pattern in his wings and on the breast of the bird. So that one will go into my new starts, which will be only in Mania. So as I've said to you before, and for anyone new, so when I do Mania, I have a maximum of 31 whips at any one time. During the year, if I finish that whip, I don't replace it. And when I get to Mania, I then take it back up to 31 whips. So I've got quite a few new ones that I want to start. So it means that I've got to finish this year's 31. What else did I get? I got some more of these, what do we call them? Curls. I got these just off wish.com. They're quite a strong little one, and this holds the fabric onto your, for those who haven't seen them, holds your fabric onto your quick Q-snap. So it just holds it there and stops it from bunching up. So for a couple of bucks, it took a while to get here, but for a couple of bucks from wish.com, they came from China and they'll come in handy. What else do we have here? I got a lovely card from my friend Natalie in the UK. We write back and forth. And yeah, I don't know if you saw my Instagram or my last video where I was talking about pumpkin spice latte, which we don't actually have a great deal here of it in Australia. But thanks, Natalie. It's a sweet little card, and I'm going to keep that and put that with my autumn display things. Okay, the next bit of stitchy mail I got was a thank you from Carleen. She won one of my giveaways, and then she sent me a lovely card and a chart, which was nice. So beautiful little cute card. Now she sent me a chart, but I can't actually show you that because it is the chart, even though it is, I think it is a free download, but she sent me a photo of hers that she'd completed. So that is really quite sweet, isn't it? There we go, that's better without the glare. And not only did she send me the chart, but she also sent me the DMC to do the chart in. So again, another one for my pile of new starts, and that was really sweet, Carleen, thank you. Bendy Stitchy D-Stash has got me again. I really must unsubscribe or unfollow from her Instagram channel, because every time she has a D-Stash, Mel can't help herself, can she? And I'm going to end up with too many charts and not enough stitching time. And I've still got to go to Bygone yet. And when I go to Bygone, I can't go to the cross-stitch shop there and not buy anything. So I really need to pull back on what I'm purchasing. This one, now I'm not a coffee drinker, I'm a tea drinker, but I think I can adapt this one. Really should take it out of the plastic. I think I'll be able to adapt this one to, rather than coffee, to be tea. So this is a heartstring samplery. Again, I'm drawn to the Quakers. I quite like them. I find them very relaxing to do, and sort of an instant gratification when you do one of the motifs. So I will be doing that, but saying first I drink tea, then I do things. The next one I got from Bendy's D-Stash. Now this is a blue flower design one, but it didn't come with the actual picture itself. So it's called, I can't show you because what I got is the chart. So it's the Autumn Acorns. So I got the chart without the front picture, which I knew about, that was fine. So it did come with some of the flosses and a start. So technically this is already started, but it will go into my new start. So it's already got a little beginning there. I'm not sure if Michelle did the actual beginning of that or whether or not she was de-stashing on someone else's behalf, but I love the blue flower. So I was quite happy to get that one. And the final one that I got from the D-Stash is just Autumn from Lila's Studio. And that's that one, which will make a nice little small. And that one's DMC and gassed threads. So quite like that one as well. So again, more charts, no finishes, not really making progress, am I? Oh well. What have we got next to talk about? So my plans, oh no, I did actually get, there was one more, another stitchy kindness that I got was from Mitch Stitch when she heard me talking about flying and wanting to stitch. She sent me these little scissors because I've had scissors taken off me, even the smallest of scissors. And Michelle sent me these blunt nose scissors, and she assured me that she's been able to get through security with them, and so did I. So if you're looking for some scissors that you can take on a plane, these will get you through, because they won't actually, they can't cut you, so they're not sharp, and they come with a nice little protector so they can't snag your fabric or anything. So that was really sweet, thanks Michelle. And I dropped a little needle minder that she sent with it, also a little owl needle minder. So that was really sweet and such a lovely surprise too. We'll love getting surprises in the post, unexpected, whether it's stitching related or non-stitching related. It's always fun to get packages. The next thing I'm going to talk about is my plans. So going ahead with continuing with the 2 groups I'm in, I will follow the prompts. So within the 29 whips that I've got left, I'm sure I'll find something to fill the prompts of the groups there. And again, what I'm going to work on in Bygone, I don't know. So we'll see where that takes me. Now, giveaways. Where is my folder? Where did I leave it? Okay, so I had 4 giveaways from last video, and I have 4 winners to announce. I'm not going to comment on your comment till it's been a little while, so it's a surprise as to who's going to win them. So the first one that I've got, you had to comment bunnies in the comment, and it was for this little chart here, which is out of a magazine. And the winner for that one is going to be Emily Overson. So Emily, if you're able to send me an email with your address so I can pop that into the post for you and get that out. Isn't that cute? A little pin cushion. So a bit of a sewing job there, as well as some stitching. So Emily, if you can email me, I'll get that one out for you. The next one was roses. It was actually called something, Roses for Shakespeare. This one's quite a pretty rose sampler. And that one is going to Kate Brown. So Kate, if you can send me an email, and I'll also get that one out for you. Then we had, right, that's part of the roses. Then we had the farm and fruity, and that one's going to Cherie DeYoung. So Cherie, if you can email me your address, and I'll pop that one in the post for you. And then the cardstock one I had that will go in an A4 is going to Susan Radford, which was the pastel parrots. So for the next, this video's giveaway, again, they are 3 will be magazine pull-out, so they'll be tri-folded. So if you don't like them being folded, don't enter. You do need to be over 18 to be able to give me your address. So the first one that I have for you that is out of a magazine is a coffee one. So it's called Coffee Break. So we've got an espresso and also a latte chart that comes with both of those. So if you would like to win that coffee chart, all you need to do is put coffee in a sentence or in the comments below, so I can find it in the random comment picker. The next one is called Ahoy Ahoy, which again, magazine pull out, and red, white and blue nautical themed. Quite a modern one. It's quite, so if you've got a beachy holiday house or something similar to that, that would look gorgeous there. It's quite a patriotic colour scheme as well. So if you would like to win Ahoy Ahoy, please put the words Ahoy Ahoy in a sentence for me. The next one's a little, it's not a magazine pull out, this one. I think this came with, or inside a magazine or in a kit. It's called Lavender Tablecloth. Now you don't have to put this on a tablecloth, it's just simply a lavender motif which can be repeated several times on a tablecloth. But if you would like, and that's an example what they've done with it, but if you'd like to stitch the lavender, please just put lavender in a sentence. And the cardstock one I have for you this month is quite an oldie. I think I did see 1978 on it. But it does remind me a little bit of the sort of, nowhere near as gorgeous as the Mirabilia ones, but very similar in the side-on profiles of the angels there. Quite colourful, but you could always tone those up or tone those down depending on what suits your palette. But if you would like to stitch Christmas Angel and Star Angel, just pop Angel into a comment. This one will go into an A4, being that it's a cardstock chart. I think that's about it. It's only a short video for me this month, because I've been so hectically busy with being away and then trying to play catch up. So I don't think you'll see me again until after Mittagong. I think I'll wait and do a Mittagong catch up there and my monthly update. Now, I am going to be having a big giveaway soon because I'm nearly at 1,000 subscribers, and the sassy pouches seem to be quite popular. So I think I might order 2 sassy pouches in the next order, and that will be my prize for my 1,000 giveaway, along with some other little goodies. So if you're interested, keep tuned, and hopefully by November I might be able to announce the 1,000 giveaway prize. So I will see you in November, not long before Christmas. So take care everyone, and I'll see you soon. Bye.